Now in Good Morning Northwest, fire forces evacuations at Lake Roosevelt National Recreation Area. Campgrounds close as flames threaten popular sites. We'll have the latest.
And that smoke from all of those fires creating another hazy, spooky looking morning here in Spokane and across the inland Northwest. We'll show you what air quality is going to look like today.
And Venezuelan military planes fly near U.S. Navy ships in what officials call a provocative move. This follows a deadly U.S. attack on an alleged drug boat. The escalating Caribbean standoff just ahead. You're watching Good Morning Northwest on 4 News Now. Thanks so much for starting your day with us. I'm Robin Nance. It is Friday, September 5th. We are following breaking news of a major fire this morning at Avista Stadium. Our Natalie Grant is live there on scene. And Natalie, the building is on Avista Stadium property. It is part of the whole facility there.
Yeah, Robin. So this building that is on fire right now looks to be the concession stand here at Avista Stadium. If you've walked in, it's the building right over to your right where you get your food. You can take a look here. You can see, well, it's hard to see right now. There's quite a bit of thick smoke, but we've seen flames pouring out of this building all throughout the morning. We got Spokane and Spokane Valley fire crews here. Now, I did just get an update from a Spokane Valley battalion chief who says that the fire is contained to this building. It's not impacting the physical stadium itself where the baseball games are played, but it's just that concession stand. They don't have any idea on how it started right now. Broke out around 2:45. Estimating this building is going to be a complete loss. And one thing, Robin, that you did mention earlier is the fair starts today out here. And the battalion chief said that this fire may impact traffic for the fair, so you might have to go a different route to get to those fairgrounds. But they're going to try to work and get this contained as quickly as possible. But as you can see, still a very active scene, lots of fire, lots of smoke pouring out of this building. And we'll just keep you updated all throughout the morning here on Good Morning Northwest.
Thanks so much. The fair starts at 11 this morning. Vendors are going to be rolling in sooner than that, though. And meteorologist Matt Gray here with our first alert forecast. It's going to be hot today.
Yeah, we're still going to be hot, and we've got air quality issues again. That's the big story, the smokiness. By the way, if you live around Avista Stadium, now you've got that smoke on top of all the wildfire smoke in our region. Probably a good idea to really limit your time outside here this morning, as that air quality, very hyper-locally there, is likely going to be pretty nasty, to say the least. So, upper 60s right now, sun is coming up. Look at all the haze as we look over downtown here and the Veterans Memorial Arena. For most of us, with the exception of right around Avista Stadium, which is probably going to be somewhere up here, we're in the orange this morning. Unhealthy for sensitive groups, very similar to what we woke up to yesterday. So the air quality has worsened overnight, and that's usually the daily pattern. It's worse in the morning, it lifts up, and there is some slight improvements during the afternoon. So something to keep in mind if you do have to do some things outside today. We're in the red, unhealthy air quality again around some of these fires, Northport, Colville, Kettle Falls, the Republic area as well, Wenatchee also included in that. So we're not going to see much change as far as this goes. Just that small daily change that we see between the morning and the afternoon. Otherwise, I expect us to average out in this orange category, unhealthy for sensitive groups. Same goes for Saturday, for Spokane, for Coeur d'Alene, and then everybody up to the north, all the way to the U.S.-Canada border. Further south, as you head towards the Palouse, I think there's going to be some improvements as we head into Saturday. We'll take a look at that in your full smoke forecast coming up.
A wildfire forced people to evacuate several popular sites in the Lake Roosevelt National Recreation Area. This fire is known as the Crown Fire. According to the National Park Service, level 2 or get set evacuation orders are in effect for the area of the North Gorge Campground. The campground and boat launch are closed until further notice. The Evans Campground is under level 1 or get ready evacuation orders. Its day use area, campsite, and boat launch are also closed until further notice. Mosquitoes in Grant County tested positive for West Nile virus. The Grant County Health District says its researchers collected the mosquitoes near Crab Creek, north of Moses Lake, on August 24th. The Oregon Veterinary Diagnostic Laboratory confirmed they were positive for the virus yesterday. No humans have been infected with West Nile in Washington this year, but Idaho and Montana have both reported cases. A person in Twin Falls died from West Nile last month. In Washington, D.C., President Donald Trump is expected to sign an executive order that'll change the name of the Pentagon. According to officials in the White House, the Department of Defense will be changed to the Department of War. Defense Secretary Pete Hegseth says he expects the president to sign that order today. A major development this morning in the fight against drug traffickers. The Trump administration is designated 2 gangs in Ecuador as foreign terrorist groups. In the meantime, new tensions in the Caribbean after this U.S. military attack on a boat allegedly carrying drugs. ABC's Nicole D'Antonio has the story.
This morning, in what U.S. officials call a highly provocative move, the Pentagon says 2 Venezuela military planes flew near a U.S. Navy ship. It appears to be a show of force days after the U.S. military attacked this boat in the southern Caribbean, allegedly carrying drugs from Venezuela, killing 11 people. The Pentagon last night claiming the Venezuelan flights were designed to interfere with our counter-narco-terror operations.
It's a war on killers. It's a war on terrorists.
Just yesterday, Secretary of State Marco Rubio in Ecuador expanded the administration's crackdown on drugs flowing out of Latin America, designating 2 Ecuadorian gangs as foreign terrorist organizations and vowing to carry out more attacks on drug cartels. ABC's Matt Rivers recently traveled to Ecuador.
It might not look like it, but this river is a superhighway for cocaine. Hundreds of tons of that product coming through these waters every single year, bound for Europe and the United States. And as a result, that city right there, Guayaquil, Ecuador, is at war. Rival drug gangs fighting between themselves and the government, vying for supremacy in what has become one of the most important hubs in the global cocaine trade.
The U.S. Navy recently deploying 8 ships to the Caribbean and Pacific. Defense Secretary Pete Hegseth comparing the drug cartels to al-Qaeda.
A foreign terrorist organization poisoning your people with drugs coming from a drug cartel is no different than al-Qaeda, and they'll be treated as such.
Nicole D'Antonio, ABC News, Washington.
Our one-day Caring for Kids telethon for Shriners Children Spokane is over, but we still need your help. As of now, we have raised almost $130,000 of our $200,000 goal. The phone lines are closed, but you can still give online, and we need you. To donate, you can go to KXLY.com/Shriners. There you can learn more about the telethon and all the ways that Shriners helps children and families, regardless of their ability to pay. They do amazing work. It is now 7 minutes after 6 o'clock, and we're talking heat, the air quality, summer not being done.
Yeah.
Yet, anyway.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
coming, though.
Sorry. Every time it's smoky, I tell you, we got a leaky corner in our back weather office here.
Oh, it's rough.
Yeah, not the best, not the best air quality in the studio either this morning. Okay, your forecast coming up. We'll talk more about when the smoke will hopefully get out of here.
Yeah, skies did clear enough yesterday to get athletes back on the field and visitors back to Spokane attractions. How air quality affects local schools and businesses and the outlook for the weekend. That's coming right up. And a potential major expansion of Trump administration transgender policies. Justice officials discuss restricting Second Amendment rights based on gender dysphoria. Up next, the constitutional questions raised.
Live stream KXLY Plus on the 4 News Now app.
4 News Now's Get Outside Guide is brought to you by Click It RV. Is it time to update your living spaces? Don't overspend at the big box store. Come see us at Consign Furniture and browse the largest selection of like-new consignment furniture in Liberty Lake. Visit us online or stop by today. Consign Furniture. It's the smart way to buy.
Stay and play at Missisquoi Casino Hotel, where jackpots, food, and fun come together at the region's only non-smoking casino and hotel. We're the place for a day trip, weekend getaway, or your next holiday party or group event. Enjoy the casino action playing your favorite gaming machine, or try your skills at the live table games. Stay and play at Missisquoi Casino Hotel, located just north of Spokane on Highway 395 near Chewelah.
When it comes to buying used vehicles, we know that there's a lot of options for you out there.
Make Colville Toyota your first option for quality used vehicles.
Before our cars hit the lot, we inspect and repair any issues that we may find. We care about our customers and our cars, and it shows with the extra TLC that we put into them.
If you're in the market for a new, used, or certified vehicle, come to Colville Toyota and buy with confidence.
Because we're your small town dealership with a big heart.
Avamere Southfield is so much more than just a home. We're enhancing lives every single day.
My home was heaven on earth, and now Avamere is heaven on earth.
Everybody's very friendly here and welcoming.
Come visit us and experience the Avamere difference.
Spring is in the air. If you're considering updating your living spaces, let our team do all the heavy lifting. We will pick up and sell your like-new consignment furniture.
Consigned furniture. It's the easy way to sell, smart way to buy.
Your time is 6:10. Here's a look at what's new on Good Morning Northwest. Justice Department officials are considering proposals to restrict transgender people from owning firearms following the Minneapolis Catholic Church shooting. The preliminary discussions build on conservative claims that gender dysphoria is a mental illness that should bar gun ownership. The move would represent a major expansion of the Trump administration's actions against transgender rights. Federal law currently requires a judge to declare someone mentally defective before removing their Second Amendment rights. Legal experts warn the precedent could affect other groups, including veterans with PTSD. Transgender people make up less than 2% of the U.S. population, but are 4 times more likely to be crime victims. Of more than 5,700 mass shootings since 2013, only 5 involve transgender shooters. The parents of a missing California baby appeared in court in Riverside County and had their bail set at $1 million. Jake and Rebecca Haro are accused of murdering their 7-month-old son, Emmanuel, as well as filing a false police report. They both pleaded not guilty during Thursday's arraignment. Last month, Rebecca claimed Emmanuel was kidnapped when someone attacked her in a parking lot. But police say there were inconsistencies with the couple's stories and later arrested them. The district attorney believes the couple abused Emmanuel over time and that he died of his injuries. The baby's remains have not yet been found. Portugal's prime minister confirmed 16 people died in the Lisbon streetcar derailment. More than 20 other people were hurt. One witness says the carriage hurtled at full speed without any brakes, crushing a building as if it were a cardboard box. Emergency services say all victims have now been removed from the wreckage as authorities open a formal investigation into what happened. Job growth slowing to a crawl in August. The economy adding just 22,000 jobs last month. Unemployment also ticked up 0.1% to 4.3%. Experts had predicted 75,000 jobs added, so this is falling well short of that. It also comes with a downward revision in June, which showed the economy lost 13,000 jobs that month, the first negative employment month since December of 2020.
Takeaways today in your forecast is going to be smoky today. Not much relief from this air quality. Changes are going to begin this weekend. Some stuff that you'll want to be looking out for coming up.
Good morning. Northwest time is now 6:13. Let's take another look live now outside of Avista Stadium, where firefighters are battling an intense fire at the concession stand. We'll have a live report with the latest information with Natalie Grant coming up after this break.
I hope for people that choose to watch my forecast on Good Morning Northwest is as you're making your plans for the day, you know what's coming up for your day and how to plan it, and that you have a little bit of fun on the way.
Plan your day with Matt Gray, only on Good Morning Northwest.
In over your head with the price of doing laundry these days? Arm & Hammer Deep Clean Liquid Detergent cleans 3 times more loads than premium tile detergent at the same price. Clean deep without spending deep.
The Labor Day sale at Furniture Row has been extended. Shop today, because the more you buy, the more you save. Save $100 on every $1,000 you spend. Plus find huge discounts on living, dining, bedroom, and save 30% on our Denver mattress lineup. Check out Doorbusters while they last. And make your cash go further with 60 months, no interest. Shop the largest selection at the lowest prices guaranteed. But don't wait. The extended Labor Day sale at Furniture Row ends soon.
Bathfitter does showers? That's right. We offer a wide selection of beautiful and functional showers in all shapes and sizes. We can even convert your bath into a shower. How about that? With our seamless one-piece walls and hundreds of design options, you'll get a beautiful new shower to fit your needs, guaranteed for life. Bathfitter's been around for 40 years, and we've been experts at showers for just as long. Get yours today. Bathfitter, it just fits. Go to bathfitter.com to book your free consultation.
Upset stomach? Iberogast. Indigestion? Iberogast. Bloating? Iberogast. Thanks to a unique combination of herbs, Iberogast helps relieve 6 digestive symptoms to help you feel better. 6 digestive symptoms, the power of nature. Iberogast.
As we age, our necks can start to show signs of aging. Joining us today is Dr. Jessica Berge. She's a dermatologist, and she's going to introduce a new, clinically studied topical cream that helps improve the appearance of wrinkled, crepey skin on the neck.
Decladerm really targets crepey skin through its ingredients, which has really been proven to visibly firm and tighten the skin on the neck.
So how long does it take to typically see results?
They did a clinical study where 92% of participants said that their neck and chest looked more youthful after using Decladerm after only 8 weeks.
So I decided to try the Decladerm neck firming cream, and I have really loved the results that I've seen. It's firmer, the texture is so much better.
I found Decladerm. It works so well on your neck area. I can't tell you how much I recommend it.
This Labor Day, you can try Decladerm for only $19.95, plus get free shipping.
Need a new garage door?
Sorry.
Give us a call today.
4 News Now is brought to you by Shriners Children's Hospitals.
Sign up for the 4 News Now Daily Local at KXLY.com.
It is 6:16. Back to that breaking news of a major fire this morning at Avista Stadium. Natalie Grant live on the scene. Natalie, what are you learning?
Yeah, Robin, this fire here at Avista Stadium has been burning since around 2:45 this morning. And as you can see, still very active. We got lots of smoke, still quite a bit of flames coming out of this building. We have learned from Spokane Valley Fire that this is the concession stand at Avista Stadium. They say right now the fire is contained to just this building. It's not spreading to any other parts of the stadium, meaning it's not impacting the place where they actually play the baseball here. But yeah, this has been burning since 2:45 this morning. As of right now, there's no word on how it started. Building, of course, total loss. As you can see, the back of it just completely collapsed here. Now, another thing to mention is that the Spokane Interstate Fair does start today, just right down the road here. And the fire chief tells me that the roads could be impacted around the fair today, but they're going to try to wrap things up as soon as possible. But so they still got quite a way to go on this fire burning here at Avista Stadium. But we'll continue to get some updates and bring those to you throughout the morning here on Good Morning Northwest.
Really, thank you so much. And several months ago, fire devastated the popular Skyway Cafe out of Phelps Field. The iconic restaurant had been around for more than a century and was considered a second home to so many people. Owners say they're still a long way from reopening, but this weekend you can show your support. A car show and fundraiser at Spokane Community College will benefit the Skyway Cafe staff. It's happening Sunday from 11 to 2. All right, Sunday. I'm trying to think, okay. I have a wedding to go to on Saturday, and it looks really hot, really smoky. Sounding a little bit better.
Yes,
slightly.
There is a chance for us to improve our air quality on Sunday. But as for the start of tomorrow, at the very least, I would say don't expect too much improvements. And certainly don't expect much in the improvement today. I'm trying to take a look here. We're above Lewiston. We're looking towards Lapwai this morning. We're trying to see the sunrise. It's out there somewhere. That smoke is quite thick in many parts of the inland Northwest. We saw a red sun peeking through the smoke yesterday. Having trouble even seeing any sun at all today. Temperatures up around 90 degrees for this afternoon, as we will see some, dispersion of the smoke as we go throughout the day. Air quality going to stay in that orange range for Spokane, unhealthy for sensitive groups. We may drop to moderate for a couple of hours in the afternoon. As we head into the weekend, more hazy and smoky conditions to start Saturday. However, However, some improvements Saturday night and a chance for some thunderstorms as we head from Saturday into Sunday. So let's show you that now. And in fact, on Saturday night, we're going to start to see some active weather moving into the Blue Mountains, the Camas Prairie, the LC Valley region. Those winds will be getting stronger and stronger out of the south. Eventually, I think that's going to blow a lot of the smoke out of our area and up into Canada, but it's going to take its time to do so. So we are going to see this kind of dissipate a little bit, but certainly going to have to keep an eye on things as for a little bit of dry lightning around the Palouse. Remember, we do have a football game down here, a couple of football games here as we head into the end of your Saturday, both Wazoo and Idaho. As we get into your early morning on Sunday, we still have a couple of showers and storms moving through our northern counties. Hopefully we can get some rain. Can't count on it, but hopefully we can get some rain in some of those fire areas in Stevens County. And then this is Sunday. We'll also see in the afternoon another opportunity for some isolated to widely scattered storms. Now, I want to show you how this plays out when it comes to the smoke. So not a lot of changes here until we get to Saturday morning. We'll actually see some notable air quality improvements around Pullman and Moscow. That's important as we get into Saturday morning. Not much improvements, though, further north. Then as we head into Saturday night, those winds start to pick up a little bit more. And so really, I would not expect much for Spokane, Coeur d'Alene, those areas near these big fires in northeastern Washington. You're not going to see much, if any, changes in air quality until we get to Sunday morning at the earliest. And then we have a chance of rain. Thank goodness. Each and every day, there is going to be a little bit of lightning out there as well. And it is still tinder dry. So may see some new fire starts as well. We are not out of the woods yet, but with those cooler temperatures, we are getting closer to it.
Yeah, okay, that'll be nice. Matt, thanks so much. It's now 6:21. Two undefeated teams clash tomorrow night as WSU hosts San Diego State for homecoming. The Aztecs dominated their last opponent 42-0. What to expect at Martin Stadium coming up in Morning Sports.
Live stream KXLY Plus on the 4 News Now app.
With expert advice and helpful tools like our room visualizer, it's easy to see yourself enjoying your perfect floors.
Come in to experience the One Effect and save big with special financing.
2 locations, Flooring Outlet and Sandpoint Furniture Carpet One.
Let's check in with meteorologist Matt Gray.
A lot of folks, you know, they head out the door in the morning and they're not coming back until late in the evenings. They got their whole day to get ready for the entire day and whatever the weather's going to throw at them. My hope for people that choose to watch my forecast on Good Morning Northwest is as you're making your plans for the day, you know what's coming up for your day and how to plan it. You learn a little something and that you have a little bit of fun on the way.
Plan your day with Matt Gray, only on Good Morning Northwest.
Did you know that Spokane Hyperbaric Center uses oxygen to reduce pain, inflammation, and swelling?
I didn't know that.
Did you know that hyperbaric oxygen therapy promotes new blood vessel growth, fights infection, and releases more stem cells from your bone marrow?
I didn't know that.
Would you like to know if Spokane Hyperbaric Center is the right choice for you? Go to hyperbarichope.com to find out.
Spokane Hyperbaric Center gave us hope. And now you know.
Yes, it's really happening. Vanilla Ice, Sir Mix-a-Lot, and CNC Music Factory featuring Freedom Williams are coming to the Spokane County Interstate Fair.
To the top, I keep on climbing. Ice, ice, baby. All right, stop, collaborate, and listen.
I like big butts, and I cannot lie. You other brothers can't deny. Shake to my flow, let it go. Everybody dance now.
With 46 years in the business, here at Kerner Furniture, we know what you need with just one question.
What type of music do you like?
Classic rock? This bed has a classic style and a sturdy build so you can rock out.
Smooth jazz? It's time to recline and relax in your lazy boy.
Whatever your genre, we have the styles and selection perfect for you.
All with 46th anniversary sale pricing that will be music to your ears.
Shop now during Kerner Furniture's 46th anniversary sale.
With expert advice and helpful tools like our room visualizer, it's easy to see yourself enjoying your perfect floors.
Come in to experience the One Effect and save big with special financing.
2 locations, Flooring Outlet and Sandpoint Furniture Carpet One.
Welcome to Morning Sports. I'm Jack Wallace. The Cougs and Aztecs battle on the Palouse tomorrow evening on WSU's homecoming night, a future Pac-12 game that opens up FBS play for both squads. San Diego State comes off a 42-0 clobbering of Stony Brook. The Aztecs not having much trouble dispatching their outmatched FCS opponent, holding them to under 100 total yards and just 6 first downs. And the Cougs enter this matchup with confidence. Their safeties coach Pete Minaj talking about how their defensive mindset does not change no matter how the offense does.
We would have had the same mindset if the offense would have put up 50 points. And it is to go out every drive and keep points off the board. Bobby said it the best last night, where it was just the mindset of it doesn't matter the situation, whether things are going good or things are not going great, and we got to kind of base up. But what makes the difference in being able to do that is it's never changing.
WSU kicks off against SDSU tomorrow at 7:15 p.m. We'll be down in Pullman with coverage from Martin Stadium. The Rogers Pirates welcomed the Davis Pirates to One Spokane Stadium last night, and they fell 28-14 as the visiting Pirates got revenge. Rogers came to Yakima and delivered Davis a heartbreaking 29-28 double overtime win last season. But Davis locked it down this year, winning 28-14 after a 21-0 first-half start with these crazy touchdowns. Rogers travels to Freeman next Friday night at 7 p.m. That's all for morning sports. Catch us at 6 and Nightside tonight for more sports all around our area.
Your time is now just about 6:26. Thousands of new affordable housing units could transform downtown Spokane. How a new tax incentive program could make more affordable units possible. That's next on Good Morning Northwest. Plus, Health Secretary RFK Jr. defends firing CDC officials as senators attack his vaccine stance. The Senate hearing that exposed deep divisions over America's health policies and what our local lawmakers had to say. That's coming up next. And as we go to break, here's your first look at what's coming up on Good Morning America starting at 7.
In this morning's GMA First Look, we're at the Eagles opening game with Kylie Kelsey.
It's incredible to be able to lend your time and also to donate to an organization that you know that every single dollar is going directly back into the community.
Kylie's work with the Eagles Autism Foundation has made her a mainstay at Lincoln Financial Field. And this morning on GMA, she's spreading autism awareness while also sharing her excitement for her newly engaged brother-in-law.
We're so excited. The girls are thrilled. They're so excited they're getting another aunt, and we could not be more excited for them and what the future holds. We love, and we love Taylor and Trav.
And coming up at 7 a.m., we'll have much more with Kylie Kelsey and how the Eagles Autism Foundation made one fan's dream come true with an incredible surprise you don't want to miss. With your GMA First Look, I'm Morgan Norwood, ABC News, New York.
When you can breathe better, what isn't better? Dupixent continuously works to help prevent asthma attacks. So girls' days are better. Game days are better. Even Mondays are better. Dupixent's an add-on treatment for specific types of moderate to severe asthma. It's not for sudden breathing problems. Dupixent helps people with asthma achieve better breathing that lasts. Some people felt their asthma symptoms improve in as little as 3 days. And isn't that better? Severe allergic reactions, including skin reactions, can occur. Get help right away for face, mouth, tongue, or throat swelling, wheezing, or trouble breathing. Tell your doctor right away if signs of inflamed blood vessels like rash, chest pain, worsening shortness of breath, brown or dark-colored urine, tingling or numbness in limbs. Tell your doctor of new or worsening skin symptoms, joint aches and pain, or a parasitic infection. Don't change or stop other treatments without talking to your doctor. Do more with less asthma. Ask your doctor about Dupixent, the most prescribed biologic in asthma.
Live stream KXLY Plus on the 4 News Now app.
Sports on 4 News Now is brought to you by Coeur d'Alene Casino.
Global Credit Union serves the men and women of our armed forces stationed around the world. We're proud to honor our military members by wearing red on Friday.
Red stands for Remember Everyone Deployed, and 4 News Now and Global Credit Union are inviting you to wear red on Fridays too.
Show your support for the men and women of our armed forces.
Tell them and their families thank you for their service and for protecting our future. Stop by any Global branch and pick up a red pin.
And then remember to wear red every Friday from now until September 11th.
Welcome to Wonders of the World.
Come feel the magic inside. Fascinating and powerful crystals from the dawn of time. Incredible natural wonders and prehistoric artifacts. And talk about magic, you should come to Fantasyland. Thousands of pieces of fabulous jewelry and literally millions of beads. Remarkable, astonishing, and whimsical. Come visit Wonders of the World. There's magic inside, and you can take some home.
Stay and play at Mistaqua Casino Hotel, where jackpots, food, and fun come together at the region's only non-smoking casino and hotel. We're the place for a day trip, weekend getaway, or your next holiday party or group event. Enjoy the casino action playing your favorite gaming machine, or try your skills at the live table games. Stay and play at Mistaqua Casino Hotel, located just north of Spokane on Highway 395 near Chewelah.
From 4 News Now, this is Good Morning Northwest.
Good morning, Northwest. Thanks for waking up with us. I'm Robin Nance. It is Friday, September 5th. We start this half hour with breaking news. We've been following it for a couple of hours now. A major fire this morning at Avista Stadium. Natalie Grant live on the scene. Natalie.
Yeah, Robin, good morning. As the sun is starting to come up here, you can really start to see the damage that has been done by this fire at Avista Stadium. You can see there are still quite a bit of flames and smoke coming out of this building. We have been told by fire crews this is the concession stand building that's inside of Avista Stadium. So if you're walking in, it's the building over to the right-hand side there. Now, thankfully, we were told by fire crews that this fire is just contained to this building, so it's not spreading to any of the other buildings or the actual stadium itself where the baseball games are played here. It's just contained to this building, but the building, as you can see here, is basically destroyed, the back part completely crashing to the ground here. They've been on scene here fighting this since around 2:45 this morning, and right now they're just working to kind of put out these last flames, as you can see here. Now, they do say right now they don't know exactly what started this fire, but of course we'll keep you updated as we learn more. Another thing to note, that the roads around the stadium right now are closed, so if this is part of your morning commute, you're going to want to take that into account. The fair also starts today, which is just down the road from us, and they say they're going to try to open up these roads as quickly as possible to make it easy for people to access the fairgrounds today, but that could impact your route to the fair depending on what time you're getting here. So just stay with us all day here on 4 News Now, and we'll keep you updated. Send things back to you.
All right, that air is thick out there. Meteorologist Matt Gray here with our first alert forecast.
Yeah, so locally in the valley and in eastern Spokane, now you're adding that smoke onto the wildfire smoke in our region right now. So likely seeing some locally worse air quality there. Just, you know, try to limit your exposure as much as possible. Stay inside as much as you can. The smoke is somehow even thicker this morning. We're in the orange category, unhealthy for sensitive groups here this morning across Spokane and Coeur d'Alene generally. And just like we saw yesterday, we'll likely see some improvements as we heat up during the day. That smoke will lift a little bit off the ground, but likely drop to moderate air quality, at least in some areas as we get into the afternoon. Highs today just a little cooler than yesterday, but still should be up around 90 degrees, so you'll feel at least a little bit of the heat, but nothing compared to what we've seen recently. Then as we head into the weekend, we got Friday football tonight. Obviously, we're going to have to watch air quality as it fluctuates throughout that time frame. Then we're going to be looking for hazy conditions for tailgating for the Vandals tomorrow as well, and for Washington State. Now, as we get towards that Washington State kickoff, we're also going to be looking for something that's a herald of change that eventually is going to help us out with this smoke. It's southerly winds and isolated thunderstorms. Certainly not ideal for football, but may help us with some other things. We'll take a look at that in your full weekend forecast coming up.
Matt, thanks. A new survey coming out next week highlights the urgent need for affordable housing in downtown Spokane, but there are plans for 2 new workforce housing units nearby. We expect construction on the future housing developments on Monroe and Broadway to begin next spring. A Spokane real estate group plans to transform underused downtown lots into affordable housing units. The project targets low to moderate income renters and aims to add thousands of new market rate housing units to balance the downtown market. The development uses Spokane's Pavement to People program, which eliminates sales and use taxes on construction costs if half the complex offers affordable units. The Downtown Spokane Partnership says this is a win-win opportunity.
There is demand. People want to live downtown. They want to be by amenities. And we know that we have an opportunity to build more places to live for people here in Spokane.
The Downtown Spokane Partnership is working with Spokane City Council to evaluate housing targets for the region. City Council will hear survey results at its Monday night meeting. If you have health insurance through your job, you could end up paying more for it next year. An employer benefits consulting firm collected numbers in a survey and found that next year, workers can expect to pay an additional 6 to 7% in premiums on average. Some employers say they'll try to limit those increases, but that could mean you'll face a higher deductible. The projected increase is the steepest hike in 15 years. Heated testimony on Capitol Hill as lawmakers from both sides of the aisle grilled Health and Human Services Secretary Robert F. Kennedy Jr. for his policies on policies and leadership of the CDC. Several Democrats calling for him to be fired. The hearing was supposed to be on the Trump administration's 2026 health care agenda. Instead, it focused on Kennedy's controversial views on vaccines and recent changes at the CDC. Washington Senator Maria Cantwell slammed Kennedy for what she calls an effort to dismantle the American healthcare system. Then things got heated between Cantwell and Kennedy.
The mRNA technology is about continuing the research to be ready for the next flu, influenza, the next pandemic, and you have to do the research.
I'm happy to have a detailed discussion with you about it. You're so wrong on your facts.
You're interrupting me, and sir, you're a charlatan. That's what you are. You're the ones who conflate chronic disease with the need for vaccines. The history on vaccines.
Cantwell held up a chart during the hearing showing the history of vaccines, explaining the positive impacts since their introduction in the 20th century. Washington Senator Patty Murray also criticizing RFK on the Senate floor.
One of the first things he did right off the bat was fan the flames of a measles outbreak by ignoring the science, peddling quack treatments, and spreading falsehoods about vaccines.
Kennedy defended his controversial moves to reshape government health agencies, saying he fired people because they weren't doing their jobs. The hearing ended with no real resolution. A mother in North Texas created her own magic after a mix-up on her 4-year-old daughter's very first school bus ride. It's a new device that can ensure every child is just one tap away from a phone call to mom. Here's ABC's Danny New.
If necessity is the mother of invention, then it makes sense why this mother suddenly felt the need to get a little inventive.
Tap for emergency contact.
Donna Duke here spoke with our station in Dallas just after her 4-year-old daughter's first ever bus ride home from school did not go smoothly.
On the way home, the driver didn't know what stop she was to get off at.
Donna says there was an error and the driver asked her daughter for her mom's number to try and figure out her stop.
She normally would know my number, but she was pretty, dysregulated. And so she was just crying.
Thankfully, she made it home safely, but enter Donna's 3D printer and a weekend of research.
Googled it, learned how to 3D print it.
Donna looked into how to make something called an NFC, which stands for Near Field Communication. It's the same technology your phone uses to make contactless payments.
Anyone can make them.
By scanning this keychain on a smartphone, a parent's number will immediately pop up.
And then I put it on my kid's backpack and texted the teacher to try it. And she wrote me back that it worked.
Now there will always be a way to reach Donna quickly in an emergency.
Thursday, she had one, and then on Friday, my friends were like, I want one.
So her friends encourage her to open her own Etsy page, even though Donna said she never expected so much interest. However, with Texas becoming one of the latest states to ban cell phone use in school, she says many parents want one of her keychains for peace of mind.
Just trying to help out my daughter.
Danny New, ABC News, New York.
Pretty brilliant, I must say. It's now 6:38, and again, we've been dealing with the heat, we've been dealing with the smoky skies, and it continues throughout today.
It does, and we were watching really red, spooky-looking sunrise yesterday morning, and now in Post Falls, we're looking for the sun. It is up.
Somewhere.
It's in there somewhere. Oh, boy. Well, that doesn't bode well for conditions today. Your forecast coming up.
And still to come on Good Morning Northwest, school buses return to local roads as classes resume. The critical traffic laws you need to know to keep children safe and avoid costly tickets.
Plan your day with Matt Gray, only on Good Morning Northwest.
For more than 20 years, Blackhawk has electrified country fans. Experience them live at the Coeur d'Alene Casino, Thursday, October 16th. Visit the Coeur d'Alene Casino box office or cdacasino.com for tickets.
Winning is just the beginning.
Here in the Northwest, no matter the season, adventure's calling. Coeur d'Alene Nissan has a truck for all 4 seasons. The Nissan Frontier is built for every challenge, from snow-covered roads to rainy days and everything in between. With a 310 horsepower V6 engine that comes standard, you have no trouble getting to the top of the ski hill or towing that boat to that favorite fishing hole. Come see why the Nissan Frontier outperforms the competition in every season. Nice trucks, nice people. Give us a try. Coeur d'Alene Nissan.
It's the final days of Sleep Number's biggest sale of the year. All beds now on sale. So you can take home our coolest deal. Up to 50% off our limited edition smart bed. Only at Sleep Number.
4 News Now and STCU recognize volunteers who make a difference in our community. Today we honor Pamela DeGarmo. For more than 6 years, Pamela has volunteered at Project ID.
Pamela is the heart of Project ID, volunteering over 20 hours a week to support and uplift individuals with disabilities.
It fills my life. I mean, yeah, you can work and you can do chores. This is kind of something that just makes the day better.
Thanks to STCU for helping to make sure volunteers count.
It's the 11-year anniversary at Move Fitness.
Let's go.
Join now for only $11.
Let's go! So you want somewhere to play? We got you. A nice relaxing stay? We got you. Wanna be entertained? We got you. Wanna play golf all day? We got you. Coeur d'Alene Casino. Coeur d'Alene Casino. Where winning is just the beginning.
Wildfire season is here, and a spark could quickly turn into an inferno. Protect what matters most with meteorologist Matt Gray.
We're not just forecasting, we're giving you the time you need to keep your home and family safe.
The First Alert Weather Team, only on 4 News Now.
It is now 6:41. It is that time of year again. School's back in session. Buses are back on the roads, making it critical to brush up on those school zone and bus stop laws. Take a look at your screen. If the bus lights are flashing and the stop sign is out and you are on a 2-lane road, both sides have to stop for the bus. If the bus lights are flashing and the stop sign is out and you are on a 3-lane road, a road with a turn lane, or a road with a median, only the cars going the same way as the bus must stop.
So that's a takeaway in your forecast. By the way, some really good information there. It's been a long time since driving school. Smoky Friday looks kind of apocalyptic out there. Not going to be fun with air quality across the region. Changes start this weekend.
The WNBA is going to have to get by without one of its biggest stars. Indiana Fever guard Caitlin Clark is out for the rest of the season. Clark's been sidelined since July 15th due to a groin injury and an ankle injury. She said in a social media post that she is not going to improve enough to return to regular games, writing, "Disappointed isn't a big enough word to describe how I am feeling."
This is Tag. He is a 10-week-old black Labrador Retriever puppy and future Seeing Eye dog.
A nonprofit in New Jersey called Seeing Eye is bringing awareness to the lack of volunteers signing up to help train Seeing Eye dogs around the nation. The CEO of Seeing Eye says since the COVID-19 pandemic, organizations have seen a drop in volunteers. If you are interested in helping, Canine Companions Inland Northwest chapter is looking for puppy raisers right here in the Spokane area. It's now 6:43. We'll take another look now outside Avista Stadium, where firefighters are battling an intense fire in one of the concession stands that's been burning for hours. We'll have a live report from Natalie Grant on the scene right after this.
Live stream KXLY Plus on the 4 News Now app.
Bill's Heating and AC has not 1, not 2, but 3 warehouses overstocked with top quality air conditioners. To clear out inventory before the end of the year, we're doing something we've never done before. Advertising our guaranteed lowest pricing for all to see. Right now, you can get a full heating and cooling system installed for only $6,500 to $8,500, depending on capacity. Call now before this amazing deal goes away. Call 208-777-5528.
Discover the fun at the Spokane County Interstate Fair, September 5th to 14th. 10 days of more fun than you can imagine. Taste mouth-watering fair food, take on thrilling rides, see lots of animals, explore ag displays, admire quilts, flowers, photos, and more. Enjoy 3 concerts, cheer on 2 days of rodeo, 2 days of demolition derbies, and a truck and tractor pull, plus meet the fair mascots. Discover the fun at the Spokane County Interstate Fair. Tickets at ticketswest.com. Full schedule at SpokaneFair.com.
BECU has helped Finney Ridge Painting grow from setting up payroll services to finance. I feel that BECU is fundamentally concerned about me as an individual and my business and all the individuals that work here. They provide a level of connection that other institutions aren't interested in. With BECU, we don't feel like customers. We feel like business partners.
Life is an opportunity to grow, to feel, to excel. Life moves at its own pace, daring you to keep up. Life pushes you to be better and to go farther. Life has you here. We're just here to help.
The Labor Day mattress savings have been extended this week at Walker's.
Save big on brands that improve your rest, like Serta iComfort, Beauty Rest, and Purple mattress sets.
Or enjoy 0% interest for up to 5 years and pay over time.
Plus, with select mattress purchases, receive free delivery, making now the best time to sleep better and celebrate Labor Day in comfort and savings.
During the final week of savings at Walker's.
4 News Now is brought to you by Super One Foods.
It is 6:46. We want to get you back to that breaking news of a fire at Avista Stadium early this morning. Natalie Grant live on the scene, and this has been burning since before 3 this morning.
Yeah, Robin, so many hours out here, lots of fire crews battling this fire. As you can see, things are kind of starting to slow down a little bit here. Flames are kind of shrinking in their size. The plumes of smoke are starting to reduce here. They're starting to pack up some stuff, but you can really see that building a total loss. That is going to be the main concession building here at Avista Stadium. As you're walking in, it's on the right-hand side here. Right now, fire crews say that they're not sure how this started, but it did start around 2:45 this morning in that building. As you can see, a total loss. Now, one thing to note is that the fire is contained to just this building. It's not spreading into any other parts of the stadium, so it's not impacting the actual physical stadium itself where the baseball games are played. One thing to note, the fair starts today, just right down the road here from Avista Stadium. Fire crews say they're going to work to try to get these roads back open around the stadium that are closed off right now before the fair opens later this morning. But they say that this could impact your route and traffic as you head into the fair. So keep that in mind if you're coming out here today. But yes, the air is very thick, lots of smoke in the air here as they are working to still get this fire completely under control. But we're going to send things back to you in studio, Robin.
Yeah, it's a busy time in that area, and yeah, just keep that in mind. All right, and there are your skies. I mean, the sun's been up for 30 minutes-ish, and you wouldn't even know it.
I think our boss this morning described it as chewy.
Yeah.
It's gross. Now, thankfully, it looks kind of worse than it is. There's a lot more elevated smoke above our breathing space, so thick that it's actually really blocking out the sun this morning. So, thankfully, the air quality is, I know, better, which is weird to talk about, especially because it's pungent this morning. It wasn't really smelly yesterday. It definitely is now. You'll notice that stepping out the door, at least to the Spokane area. So we're back down to the orange category here again. Unhealthy for sensitive groups. Very similar to what we saw yesterday morning. Some moderate across parts of North Idaho, St. Mary's, Pinehurst, down to Rosalia and down across to Palouse. We're in the moderate as well. Newport and Sandpoint at moderate. But then you head up north to Colville along 395, closer to some of those big fires. And we are in the unhealthy category once again, just as we were for a good portion of yesterday. So smoky conditions throughout the day today. The way the pattern is, it's not going anywhere, at least for the moment. Temperatures up around 90 degrees. If we do get some clearing, if the smoke stays this thick, we'll probably end up cooler than this. Smoke's a great way to just totally destroy your forecast. I say that from experience. For this weekend, still hazy conditions and smoky conditions for many of us as we're waking up on Saturday and through most of Saturday as well. As we head into Saturday night and Sunday, things will begin to improve on the smoke front, but we'll also see some active weather, a chance for thunderstorms. Unfortunately, we'll likely see some lightning strikes as well, and the potential for new wildfires. Luckily, there is some better weather coming that may limit the damage with that. So let's talk about what's going to come up here on Saturday. Going to be a busy day around Pullman with homecoming. You've got U of I having a game here as well. We are going to see some showers and storms in the Blue Mountains as we head towards 3, 4 o'clock. Then a small chance right around Pullman, Moscow, and Colfax as we head towards 7, 8 p.m. We'll see some storms at the Cascades as well. All of that action travels up to the north, so an isolated lightning strike, a few light areas of rain late Saturday night, early Sunday morning, and then another potential round for isolated activity as we get into that time frame. The smoke is going to be sticking around all the way until we see those storms begin to track north and help sweep that smoke up into Canada. We'll take a look at your 7-day forecast and some cooler weather on the way coming up.
Live stream KXLY Plus on the 4 News Now app.
4 News Now weather is brought to you by Coeur d'Alene Casino Resort Hotel.
Rain or shine, day or night, good weather always reigns at the Coeur d'Alene Casino. No matter the weather, winning is better. Your 7-day forecast calls for fun at the Coeur d'Alene Casino.
Coeur d'Alene Casino, winning is just the beginning.
We owe everything to our troops, past and present, for their honor, courage, and dedication. As a token of our appreciation, 4 News Now and Global Credit Union encourage you once again to wear red on Fridays.
Join us in recognizing our troops and their families for allowing us the freedom we enjoy every day as Americans. Stop into any Global branch to pick up a red pin and show your support.
And then wear red every Friday from now until September 11.
Wear Red Fridays, brought to you by 4 News Now and Global Credit Union.
How are people 60 and older spending their free time?
Playing games.
Building bones.
Getting messy.
When you're hurt in a car wreck, insurance companies will try to minimize your claim.
When I called Craig Swap & Associates, it was so fast and so easy. They got right to work, making sure the insurance company treated me fairly, so I got everything I deserved.
One call, that's all.
509-999-9999.
STA has helped me by making it possible for me to get basically everywhere I want to get at a very low price and with very good schedules. What I like about STA is the routes are very well planned. They go really everywhere you need to go. And I love the drivers. The drivers are friendly and knowledgeable, and they treat the customers really well. I've been riding STA since 1955. STA saves me a lot of money.
Discover the fun at the Spokane County Interstate Fair, September 5th to 14th. 10 days of more fun than you can imagine. Taste mouth-watering fair food, take on thrilling rides, see lots of animals, explore ag displays, admire quilts, flowers, photos, and more. Enjoy 3 concerts, cheer on 2 days of rodeo, 2 days of demolition derbies, and a truck and tractor pull, plus meet the fair mascots. Discover the fun at the Spokane County Interstate Fair. Tickets at ticketswest.com. Full schedule at spokanefair.com.
See breaking news in your area or have a story idea? Contact 4 News Now.
Your time is 6:53. Time to get you ready to take on your Friday in the morning sprint. It's another day of smoky skies here in the Northwest. Matt Gray has a look at the air quality and when we could get some relief. And a major fire this morning at Avista Stadium. Let's get right to Natalie Grant with the latest.
Yeah, Robin, I just spoke to Otto Klein with the Spokane Indians here, and he says thankfully there was no injuries to this building. The fire on this concession building burning since about 2:45 this morning. We've seen heavy smoke and flames all throughout the day here, but as you can see, things are starting to slow down, starting to pack up a little bit, but that building is considered a total loss. Now, the Indians say that they hope to get everything back up and running by next season. Thankfully, operations are all done here for the season here as well. But important things to note: the roads around the stadium right now are closed and could impact your route to the fair today. So just keep that in mind as you're heading out here for any activities. But still very smoky as we kick off our Friday.
And as crews battle that fire, the Northwest can expect another day of smoky skies. Air quality levels hit the unhealthy for certain groups range yesterday, dropping later in the day to moderate levels. Student athletes finally got to take part in outside athletic events, with 2 games happening yesterday at One Spokane Stadium. It was the first time since school started the games were allowed in that stadium.
And we have more air quality concerns today. Air quality sunk back down into that orange range and healthy for sensitive groups. For this morning, we may see some improvements for the afternoon, so I do have some optimism that we may see some improvements before high school football this evening. However, it is still going to be hazy, still going to be smoke in our skies. It's still going to be a little on the hot side, temperatures around 90 degrees. Our smoke is not going to improve all that much until we get to Saturday night and Sunday morning. We'll start to see some improvements around the Palouse around that time.
Wildfire forced people to evacuate several popular sites in the Lake Roosevelt National Recreation Area. This fire is known as the Crown Fire. According to the National Park Service, level 2 or get set evacuation orders are in effect for the area of the North Gorge Campground. The campground and boat launch are closed until further notice. The Evans Campground's under level 1 or get ready evacuation orders. Its day use area, campsite, and boat launch are also closed until further notice. Mosquitoes in Grant County tested positive for West Nile virus. The Grant County Health District says its researchers collected the mosquitoes near Crab Creek, north of Moses Lake, on August 24th. The Oregon Veterinary Diagnostic Laboratory confirmed they were positive for the virus yesterday. No humans have been infected with West Nile in Washington this year, but Idaho and Montana have both reported cases. A person in Twin Falls, Idaho, died from West Nile last month. President Donald Trump is expected to sign an executive order that'll change the name of the Pentagon. According to officials in the White House, the Department of Defense will be changed to the Department of War. Defense Secretary Pete Hegseth says he expects the president to sign that order today. We'll have more about the developments in D.C. coming up on Good Morning America. Job growth slowing to a crawl in August. The economy adding just 22,000 jobs last month. Unemployment also ticked up 0.1% to 4.3. Experts had predicted 75,000 jobs added. So this is falling well short of that. It also comes with a downward revision to June, which showed the economy lost 13,000 jobs that month, the first negative employment month since December 2020. If you have health insurance through your job, you could end up paying more for it next year. An employer benefits consulting firm collected numbers in a survey and found that next year workers can expect to pay an additional 6 to 7% in premiums on average. Some employers say they will try to limit those increases, but that could mean you'll face a higher deductible. The projected increase is the steepest hike in 15 years. It is that time of year again. School's back in session, which means buses are back on the roads, making it critical to brush up on your school zone and bus stop laws. Take a look at your screen. And now, if a bus lights are flashing and the stop sign is out and you are on a 2-lane road, both sides must stop for the bus. If the bus's lights are flashing and the stop sign is out and you are on a 3-lane road, a road with a turn lane, or a road with a median, only the cars going the same way as the bus must stop. Our one-day Caring for Kids telethon for Shriners Children's Spokane is done, but we are still in need of your help. As of now, we've raised almost $130,000 of our $200,000 goal. The phone lines are closed, but you can still give online. To donate, check out KXLY.com/Shriners.
This is your community, and your stories deserve to be heard. At 4 News Now, we're here to listen, connect, and bring you the news that truly matters. Numerica believes in and supports that mission.
Thank you.
I got this.
Thanks. I'm Alex.
I'm Jade.
Kerner Furniture is blessed to have called the Inland Northwest home for the past 46 years.
We've also been blessed to help furnish your homes these past 4 decades.
And to celebrate our 46th year, we are having an anniversary sale.
Shop our selection of living room, dining room, and bedroom sets, all at lowered sale pricing.
And if you're looking for a lazy boy, then start here because we always guarantee the lowest prices in the area.
Celebrate 46 years of Kerner Furniture during our anniversary sale.
Going on now.
It's the 11-year anniversary
anniversary at Move Fitness.
Let's go.
Join now for only $11.
The smoke is so thick up in our skies this morning, we can't even watch the sun come up here, but it has, and we are going to deal with another day of smoke, air quality, perhaps some diminished temperatures as well because of how thick that smoke is this morning. As we head into Saturday night, into Sunday, some of that smoke's going to get blown away into Canada, but it comes along with isolated thunderstorms. We don't want the lightning, but we could use the rain, and we do have a chance of rain basically every day this upcoming week with much cooler temperatures, so I think that is going to help us out tremendously.
Yeah, we need it. Matt, thanks so much, and thank you for tuning in this morning. We'll see you throughout the morning on Good Morning America. It starts now.